Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is the week ahead tarot for the collective, and this is the love and relationship reading. So I also do a general reading and also a career and money reading as well, so check those out on my YouTube channel. This is for love and relationships, whether you're single and looking for a relationship or whether you're in a relationship. This one's for you. So we're starting out with power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So you might be standing in that power this week, feeling like you need to take power over a situation, speak up for yourself in a relationship. You know what's right for you, know what's wrong for you as well, and so you're allowed to say no whenever you want. So it could be something to address within a relationship this week. Or you could just be turning away and going, you know what, this isn't for me, I'm going to keep on looking elsewhere. It could be that too. We have gifts and forgiveness here as well. And so, yeah, there could be some apologizing going on here. So if you are addressing a situation within a relationship, something that isn't right for you, you're saying no to, yeah, you could end up with a gift from them as a form of apology, and that could bring out forgiveness in you. Or it could be the other way around too. You know, it could be you being called out on something, you're ending up giving them a gift and they forgive you. Just take it as it resonates. We also have lust here and love as well. Now, because they've both come out together here, it feels like a question to me. Is this lust, or is it love, or is it a mixture of the two? That could be an interesting question to ask yourself this week. Let's get some tarot out and get further into it. So what's going on, guys, with love and romance this week? Just gone through the 11/11 portal. If you would like to join me, there's still time to join in my free 5-day class. It's called Psychic Portal Zone. You can sign up on my website, behealing.com/portal. It's okay to be a little bit late starting. You can catch up. You only need 15 minutes a day to do it. Would love to have you as part of that. So do sign yourself up, behealing.com/portal. Okay, so we've got 3 cards to start with. We can see that the Divine Masculine is already there, sitting in the middle. Let's see what the first card is. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is fantasy thinking. And when this comes up in a love and relationship reading, my warning alarms are going off inside of my mind, because fantasy is not the way to be in a relationship. It's okay when we're trying to manifest a relationship, you know, to get into the fantasy and imagine like this amazing relationship. But when you've got one person in front of you, you need to see them as they are. That's when the fantasy needs to stop and you need to see the reality of who they are. So yeah, I'm a little bit dubious about that Page of Cups energy being there. Next up, we've got the Emperor here. He is Divine Masculine energy. And then we've got the Seven of Swords. Oh, there's a lie. That's deceit. Oh, this is a juicy one. Let's get into it. Yeah, with that power card, you know, definitely stuff going on, isn't there, this week? We've got the Page of Cups, this fantasy stuff, and the Two of Voices saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Now, with this lust and love as well, I was feeling that that's a question. Is it lust or is it love? I don't know is the Two of Voices card here. You would like to believe in the fantasy that you've been wanting it to be, but is that the truth of the situation? So I think I'm talking this week to people that are like dating at the moment. And, you know, you're hoping, we see the best in people at first, don't we? And we want it to be that love situation. But there just might have been signs that it is just like a lust thing, really. And they're just telling you what you would like to hear in order, you know, to have you as an option for those kind of things. There's perception behind that too. So yeah, it does feel like we need to step in our power this week and not, you know, and just go beyond that fantasy and see what's truly there. Because if your intuition is saying, hey, hang on a minute, you know, there might be something else going on here, you can trust your intuition. Because if something doesn't have any of like negative energy going on, then you never even ask yourself those things. You just don't, right? So we've got the Emperor here, Divine Masculine energy. What's Divine Masculine doing here? The Emperor. The Emperor is the one in charge, you know, it's divine masculine energy. Negative side of the Emperor can be, sometimes it can be the narcissistic kind of controlling kind of person. Let's see. Two of Inspiration, at a crossroads, Nine of Emotions, all about what it is that they want. So their wishes being met, their needs being met. Two of Inspiration says that they've got options, that they're at a crossroads, and so they do have a choice to make at the moment. But it is all going to be about them with this Nine of Emotions, their wishes being met. So it's not necessarily someone who is in a relationship with you, and by that I mean, you know, thinking of what it is that you want within that relationship, thinking of your needs. This kind of an energy just doesn't come out in a reading like that. You know, if someone is solid in a relationship with you and they're thinking as much of you as you and your needs and what it is that you want as they are themselves, that's because they're committed in this relationship, you know, they're really in it. That's what I mean. This isn't that. This is like somebody's not really in this, and perhaps you need to notice that, because last thing you need to do is be in a relationship that someone else isn't in. You know, you don't want to be committing in a relationship, putting your heart and soul into it, thinking of them when they're not even thinking of you and your needs. You know, they might think of you, but you know, the Lost card is there, so they might be thinking of, you know, just having you as an option is what I'm thinking now. Next, now behind that we've got past, present and future. So things might have changed within this relationship as well. It might have started out as something different. Yeah, or gave you the impression that it was going to be something different. So past, present and future. And so holding on to the hope that things are going to go back to what you were imagining them to be in the beginning isn't necessarily a great idea. Seven of Swords, and you know, this is not a good card to get. Well, it is a good card because it reveals the truth, but Seven of Swords, it's not a good card to get in a relationship reading because it's about deceit, it's about lies. Someone is not telling the truth here or not really revealing their full intent for this relationship, and I think that's why it's coming out in this reading. You know, I don't really like doing these negative styles of readings, but if the truth, you know, if they're not saying the truth, then I'm going to tell you the truth in my readings. So I've got the Hierophant, long term, and the Star, what they're wishing for. So somebody's lied about that. Somebody said that they want a long-term thing. They don't. That's what the cards are saying. Again, you know, take this if it resonates, leave it behind if it doesn't. But if you have been getting that intuition that something isn't right in this relationship, then this might be the reading for you, even if you don't want it to be. There's transformation here. So you might have been thinking, oh, well, that might change. You know, they might have given you the impression that this could change. Okay, so this is someone that's either said and lied that they want a long-term relationship, or they've said they might be open to a long-term relationship. Let's see how it goes. And this reading is saying no, they're not open to that at all. They were lying in order for you to be in it, and so that they could get their needs met within the relationship. So this is somebody, we're talking very specifically here about somebody being used, you know, within a relationship. Let's get some more cards out. Let's get some more details. Not for you, you see. Not for you card. It gets clearer and clearer, this reading. This one is not for you. You deserve much better than this. This is someone that's manipulating to get their own needs met, and they've been lying to you. They've been telling you things that you want to hear. They've been letting you go on with your fantasies about them instead of correcting you about that, and perhaps flat out lying to you about what it is that they want. And this person is not for you. You know, the quicker we recognize these things and move on so that we don't waste our energy on these people that have got negative intents for us, then better. We've got encountering conflict here. And so this could be something that you have been unwilling to enter into conflict, so not wanting to question them on things, even though your intuition has been saying that. Encountering conflict. I don't choose sides, I take a stand. So take a stand for yourself is what this reading is saying. Always choose yourself in relationships, because this one, oh, there's warning signs all over this reading. So I hope this reading isn't for you, but perhaps it is for you. If it is for you, please take heed of this advice. If you want confirmation on that, do visit my website, behealing.com. I got one question reading zone, so if you want quick confirmation on a one question thing, I will get cards out and give you that message direct from your higher self for clarity on your situation, in case you're wondering, is this your reading or not? So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. If you leave a 4-leaf clover in the comments, you'll see there's lots of 4-leaf clovers down there at the moment. Then you get entered into a prize draw for a free session with me when I reach 10,000 subscribers. So share these videos too. As soon as we get to that 10,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away a free reading to one of those comments that has got those 4-leaf clover emojis in there. And so thank you so much for doing that. Visit my website, behealing.com, book yourself in, have the best week ever, and I'll see you next time. Bye.